Atipa. Chiwanam. Chizi. Chive bongo.
Okay, Mr. Budiman, I think we can start with Mr. Ngomani because he is in. And in the background, I'll be checking his talk. So you can go ahead. We're ready.
Okay. All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, Greenworld Africa. How are you today? How's your weekend? Have you received your bonus? Absolutely. Okay. So I think everyone is happy receiving your bonus. Eh? And especially for South Africa, Johannesburg branch, I represent the other branches. We would like to congratulate Mr. Glory for the beautiful setting of the beautiful office, new office. It's we are very proud to have the regional office in Johannesburg, very beautiful one, and people are very excited. Even many of our distributors from all over Africa, they want to take a visit to the office. Okay, so all right, so today we are going to have another session in our Friday empowerment session. And today we are going to invite two very successful distributors and leaders, okay, that they have won the car award. And beyond that achievement, beyond that their success, there must be something that drive them, push them into the limit until today. And I know it is not easy to achieve to that level, but if you have a very strong passion, a very strong dreams that you want to achieve something, that I believe everyone will follow, like today, the two participants that are going to share to us their background and then their experience, or maybe they process from the very beginning until they reach to this level. So today we will start with one leader, Mr. Boy Ngomane. Mr. Boy Ngomane, as one of the car achievers. Maybe I can start to share the screen. Just give me some moment. Okay, so I would like to welcome Mr. Boy Ngomane. Maybe before I do, I will ask some question, maybe do some interview to you, sir. We really want to hear from you, actually, your story. We really want to hear your story, because some of the leaders from South Africa, they are telling us about your story, and it's so amazing. Now, please, sir, we really want to hear from you. Later, I will start to asking some questions to you. Please, sir, the stage is yours. You can start sharing your success. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good evening, everybody. My name is Boy Ngomani in South Africa, in Pretoria. And I'm happy to get this opportunity today, maybe to share with you about my story, where I started my business. First of all, I will want to say I was born someone who liked business, because most of the time I've been realized that if you don't have money oh, you have money. Sometimes that little money what you have, you must try to invest in that what you have. And then whereby I can say, I use this mind of that, let me send the money to go and work for me instead of working money, because it's difficult to work the money. I'm going to wake up every morning, and then I realize that it's gonna be a peanuts for me. Up to here, I struggle until I grab Greenworld. I can say all what I did to try running business, I never been success. But I'm happy to see Greenworld makes me success. And then, yeah, first of all, let me just say, I started joining this network marketing of Greenworld in 2019, whereby when I grabbed this opportunity, I want to say, first of all, I'm happy for Virginia McClara. The lady, she was very good to encourage me to keep on doing this. And then I learned a lot. First of all, she asked me to run my business on my own. And she learned me how to make a network, because I was the one who doesn't know about the network marketing, especially for Greenworld. Yes, I signed my form. It was at the end of the year 2019, whereby I was doing part-time, only to find that it was difficult for me because I'm an old man right now, 67 years old. I took my pension 2018. As I was working for the bus company from 1982 until I qualified my pension. So now it was difficult because immediately I started doing that, I met a lot of challenges. Number one challenge, it was a COVID. It's there whereby the COVID started. And then I was so disappointed because this thing started at the same time with me when I decided to take the business. It was on the level 5. The COVID was running on the level 5. And then, well, Kufigela, I think about to leave the business because it was no way can I go to make sales. And then, yeah, so they encouraged me. She encouraged me very, 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 very well. VG, he told me that do the business, but you must be careful, make sure that you wear the mask. Yes, I've been thinking a lot of things that maybe, yes, I will never survive because I'm the one who used to grab something and make it quickly most of the time. So I was trying to ask people to give me the permits to travel wherever I think I can run the business. And then sometimes I stuck because when these lockdowns were running on, you find that maybe you are on another area, you can't move to the next area because they were not allowing people to travel loose, you know. So now, yes, I sleep sometimes to the filling stations. I just pack my car. You know, it was difficult for me. Until, according to the tips I get to my upline, Virginia Matala says to me, don't let the 6 months disappear before you can make the level 6. Then already I failed. It was on January, February, March, April, I think when it was November 2020. Is then now I say now 6 months is already gone. And then I start a re-registration whereby immediately when I started to take another second leg on January, my second born passed away. Yes, I was so disappointed. Then I started to be confused already that how to make it now. Yeah, kwabanzima ngendlela emangalisayo. I stuck already because the first leg, I do it up to level 5. So I say, oh, how to do this? Okay. Ngaba strong. I just pick up and just ask myself, let me be strong enough because I see that it's something I'm going to pick up in this network. Kwabakhona ukuthi after the burial of my son, ngahamba ngaya eMpumalanga. When I went there, I started a new business there because around the area, I realized that I'm not so fast. Abantu bayangazi, most of the people, they thought maybe I'm talking one story, then they don't see any changes. And then immediately I went to Mpumalanga. There's a place called Middelburg in Doornkop. I started my business there where I grow a little bit faster. I remember in 1 month, I make a sales of 35,000. But the accommodation, it was not good for me. Then I asked myself that there is a day comes that I will be running on a smooth accommodation when I'm running out. So now, kwafika lapho ukuthi sengiyabona ukuthi now I'm doing better. And then ngabuya, there is a place in Mpumalanga, it's Kwamhlanga, there whereby I register a teacher and his wife as well. They like the business very high and they invest a lot. So kwafika la ukuthi it was very same year 2021. Yes, immediately ngibuya. I remember that time it was June when I start my business in Middelburg. Kwafika la manje July, my wife passed away. She was diagnosed with COVID. My wife passed away. It was difficult also to me. Ngacabanga ukuthi let me quit, let me leave everything. But I asked myself a question of that. if I can check everything according to the people, maybe who passed away, irrespective that I'm a family or whatever, ngizoba nenkinga yokuthi I'm behind. What I'm gonna do? The thing finance, I'm not okay. Then I ask myself that let me push this thing, because if I can concentrate more than concentration, I'm gonna die also. I'm gonna follow them. So now is there whereby I come strong. I just stand up. During the rains, everything I just did the same method to sleep out. I ran all over until I went in Swaziland. I get in Swaziland, I started a team again. I just, when I come there, the people of Swaziland, they support me. There's a place called Tonga, that side of Malelane, there whereby I make the sales of 18,000. It was very nice for me, because when I think about to do something, whether I take chance, whatever, but things were happening for me, because I was encouraging myself that I must be strong for everything what I think about the green world, because I was looking forward, not backward. So now, when I come there, I remember, yes, it was December, whereby by June, I did 5-star in 1 month. And then August, not August, I'm wrong. November, I did star 6. Let me just be honest there. I remember, I think I'm just a mistake. Let me just check it well. It was July, is star 5. November, star 6. Then I push until I did star 7 on 8 months. In 8 months, I was star 7. I was happy because most of the time in my team, I'm running very high sales alone. And then there whereby I end up selling 60,000 a month, 30,000, 40,000 a month. There whereby now things were open for me until right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. What I want to encourage everyone that in the business, the good thing what can make you to run quickly is just to be patient what you do, whatever you do. And this thing of wearing your uniform, my t-shirt, my cap, is very much important, because most of the people, I grab them, they just read on me, they look at the t-shirt, someone, they say, I know the Greenworld. Where are you coming from? I just tell them, and then I started to just talk to them. And they listen and everything, they join, they buy everything, whatever they want, because this thing of running the business without to advertise yourself, maybe running with wearing your own clothes is good, but it's gonna let you be slowly too much, because you are people, they can't read you, people, they can't see what you're doing, you are the same, you're looking the same. So now, the other thing again, to talk to the people, your introduction, and then the other thing important, what I can say, I am so happy for that from Virginia Matlala. He just helped me also to learn quickly about the medication so that I can give the people the right medication. And the people, I heal them because the medication is right. And then I end up having a scan. So Yeah, the people, they like the right thing all the time, so that you must be sure when they ask any question that you must answer them in the right way and bring them to the situation they need, because people, they are sick outside. And when they look at you having something that they can change their lives, they are feeling happy. Is that what I can say and emphasize, that if you sell any product, try to make sure, even when sometimes it's difficult, I want to encourage everyone that the presentation also is much important, because most of the things I pick up on the presentation, they did help me a lot in my business to grow up to here where I am right now. I think sooner I'm gonna make another China trip in 2 months. In coming 2 months, I'm working to make another China trip. And then I'm asking God right now to push more. I don't want to relax because that things are happening, because when there is a chance, I would like to say to everybody, use the chance what you have, because right now on this 67 years old, I asked myself that I must do something, especially for the legacy. The question maybe my children, what they're gonna ask me, what do you do, my father, when the other people they were waking? Maybe I don't have an answer, but if I do this, that's one of the point I'm running for, that my children must never ask me, what you were doing when somebody was doing 1, 2, 3. I'm so happy right now. I just asked myself most of the thing again to say, when I'm working, I used to give myself a task. Right now, this month, I asked myself that I want to make 100,000. Even if I look at that is difficult, but I just give me that task that I want to make 100,000. I want to make that sales. Sometimes I end up maybe doing 70,000, 60,000, but I struggle that, man, one day I must make it. One day I must make it. Because if the business, any business, they don't expect that if they make the commission this month, next month it must be the same commission. They expect more. That's what I'm trying also to give myself, that task. And then I can't sleep, because when I'm on a task that I must do 1, 2, 3, it's not easy maybe to sleep. I wake up in the morning, I plan, I phone, I arrange, I look for everything, whatever I can do, maybe sleeping with something like 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 a day. And then it's good for me, especially right now. I'm happy because petrols are so very high. Price of petrol, but I didn't even feel that the petrol is high, because I'm running very hard that I must never open a space that I must disturb by anything. People are talking with petrol, whatever, but me, I try that I must make more commission, because petrol, when it's getting up, is that when I can calm down, then everything stuck because of petrol. So now I'm happy for this, and then I'm happy. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen, I'm so happy. And then I encourage everyone that if you run a business, try to focus. Sometimes you look at the other people's business, you change about all those things. People, they run things so quickly, they want to make money fast. And they think that makes people to be confused. Which business are you tracing, you know? So I'm happy that I'm focusing on Greenworld. I'm sleeping Greenworld. I wake up Greenworld. I eat Greenworld. I've got a son right now. He's looking for a job. He's in Johannesburg. Anytime when he asks me, I'm asking so much, Father, I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem. I'm so happy for Greenworld. I would like to tell everyone that Let's look at this opportunity of Greenworld. I'm so happy for it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for everyone right now. I thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Ngomane. Such a very touching story. Wow. I can only say, wow. It's a difficult situation that we heard from Mr. Ngomane. First of all, I would like to say that we are very sorry to the loss of your son and also the loss of your wife. We know that life and death is not in our hands, but it's the matter of how we can stand on it, we can accept the situation, and how we can stand up again to be stronger, to face this difficult time. I believe in that kind of situation that Mr. Ngomane facing, doing the business, even though before when he started, I believe Mr. Ngomane also have a wish, a dream, but when the situation during Mr. Ngomane running the business, there are so many failures, okay? There are so many failures, not only fail in the business, but because of the situation we have heard. First, because of the COVID, the lockdown, Mr. Ngomane has to even sleep in the car. I don't think none of us can handle this sleep in the car. Meanwhile, we want to chase our dream. We want to get something for our family. But this is what the sacrifice from Mr. Ngomane. The other thing, after trying so hard in this COVID lockdown, Mr. Ngomane facing that after 6 months of time, he failed to get the tour award, international tour award, China tour award, because the time is up, and then somehow
factories.
Okay, so somehow the time is please, can you unmute yourself? Thank you. So it's not easy. So when this failure comes to Mr. Ngomane, okay, most of the Greenworld distributors, I have seen a lot, once they fail, get the China tour, many of them just, this is not my business. I cannot get, I fail.
Please unmute yourself, Mr. Budiman.
So different thing, if I can repeat, okay? I've seen many distributors that after 6 months, they have failed to get the China tour or international trip. Many of them just stopped. Many of them just left, and they will say, this is not my business. I cannot do it. It's so difficult, okay? I've tried so hard. I failed. This is not my business. I have to go. Many of them just leave the Greenworld like that, just because of this small thing. Now we hear from Mr. Ngomane during the lockdown. It's difficult time, even after failing 6 months. Again, Mr. Ngomane tried to do the business again by do another new registration and start fresh from that new ID. And he was so encouraged to to do the business. But guys, brothers, sisters, we heard Mr. Ngomane said that he lost his son, his born son, am I right, sir? Second born. It's not an easy thing when you are losing one of your children. It's not an easy thing, okay? It will affect all the situation. But even though in that kind of situation, Mr. Ngomane can stand up again. Sir, I have one question about this situation, especially after you are trying again to stand up. And then in one day you said you lost your wife. I cannot imagine that you lost your son, you lost your wife. Sir, please, if you don't mind, what makes you, how you handle your feelings, your situation in this kind of situation that make you come back up again? It's not easy. Maybe Ms. Ngomane, you can unmute yourself, please. Maybe we want to hear, I want to hear how you handle this kind of situation until you can go back up again.
Yes. Sometimes, you know, if you teach yourself to live with the people, whatever your attitude tell you that is the right people, it's gonna help you a lot, because the attitude, it's another different something, because everything what it told, attitude told you, it's right. Whether it's wrong, but immediately the attitude said this is right, you're gonna stay there. So I'm happy because I can make a checkup if the attitude maybe is negative or positive. But now I'm so happy because God helps me to stay with the right people. I was helped a lot by many people to counsel me and try to bring me to the correct way that I must never get tired. And then the difficulties that I realized one day, there was a pastor who talked to me that if you are afraid to die, sometimes, especially we believers, what's going to happen before God? Because God introduced everything biblically that we're going to die. We read through the Bibles tells us every day that we're going to die. But now, if you are afraid to die, then Jesus Christ, the real Son of Jesus, of God, died. And that the death of Christ means that is that side of a grave is waiting for us, that side of a grave. So is there whereby we don't know the dead, but we believe that he is waiting for us, that side of the grave. And then I just wake up and stand up and say, this is making sense, really, because I'm behind my son and my wife. They are away from me. And then I realized that, well, I was waiting for them and I love them. But now I stay with two children. That's much important to think physically instead of maybe thinking about the people I don't know where they are. I realized that them are my family. But thank you very much for the people who are always, especially when coming to Nero, from the beginning of the first rally on my Star 6. I pick up a lot of, so also when she was on the stage sharing with us, she talked a lot. I survive most of the time such meetings, including that one of the level 6, that the rally of level 6 November last year. I'm trying to come back to the point that before that rally, I had the meetings, whatever. I was meeting with a lot of people, a lot of different people that they encouraged me what to do, what not to do, including the people like Virginia Matlala always was talking to me that this is difficult, but more difficult is about to think more. So to emphasize this point of thinking too much, instead of thinking about what you have in your hand.
Yes, okay. Maybe Mr. Ngomani is losing the connection. So guys, we hear from Mr. Ngomane that this is what we can learn today. Actually, doing this business to get your success is not just like accumulates of success, but as we learn from Mr. Ngomane today, that even he tried to learn and wake up again from the accumulates of failure, from the situation that he never wished to have. And with his faith, and also I believe with the friends among him, the uplines, the colleagues, the team, okay, that keep encouraging him, okay. Now this is the importance of being focused. Like Mr. Ngomane said, focus. We have to be focused. So if you focus, that means you will surround yourself with the correct people. You will get surrounded with people that will motivate you, will raise you back. Okay.
I'm making a picture for myself.
Okay.
Don't make a picture.
Okay, it seems we have lost Mr. Budiman. And both Mr. Budiman and Mr. Ngomani. Do you have anything to say in the meantime, Madam Reni?
Well, I think, I myself, I was really, touched by what has been shared. This is the first time I feel that I myself was speechless because faced a loss of two beloved ones, wife and son. The business can still go on. Mr. Ngomani, you're a hero. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, we really need to stop complaining about the challenges we are facing. Because when we think about Ms. Ngomani, to compare his challenges and ours, I think what we are faced with is totally negligible. So I think we stop complaining and hang on at what we are doing. This is all, I have learned from Mr. Ngomani. I salute you, sir. Whether you have lost your connection, the outbreak, and still continuously doing the business, you stood up again and again after loss of two of your beloved. Then, I think there's nothing that we can complain about. So this is what I would like to say.
Okay, while we're still waiting for Mr. Budiman, I also picked up some encouraging thoughts and from the story that we heard from Mr. Ngomani. I would say, firstly, he chose his association very well. You know, whenever we are doing such business, we need to be surrounded by those people who believe in us. And you saw he kept on mentioning his leader, Madam Virginia Matlala, whom I know in person. She's a very passionate leader who leads by example. So that made him to be what he is today. And I'm really touched by the way he handled the situation of losing the wife and the son at the same time. You know, if it was anybody else, they would have used that to say, you know what, I would rather just rest a little. So I truly learned a lot, perseverance, your attitude as well. It just made you to be who you are, and you truly deserve that 104,000. Say you well deserve it. And I remember so well during COVID-19, most of us, we used that as an excuse not to work, but you used it as an excuse to work harder. And I'm truly touched by your story. And I wish that we all learned, I know that we all learned something, and we are so going to use it going forward. And please, you need to keep yourself in, because Mr. Budiman may come back and ask you some more questions. And if any of you audience, you have questions, please do type them in, or later you will get the chance to ask Mr. Boy Ngomani any questions that you have, so that you can help, you can also get some tips in knowing how to build your business regardless of the challenges that you meet. So I don't know, do we wait for Mr. Budiman or we go over to Madam Togo?
Nero, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, can you try to help me with how to, maybe I don't understand, maybe somehow here my battery has dropped down. So now I want to come through and then make sure that I'm connecting.
Yes, you are connected, sir. We have lost Mr. Budiman, the network also. And what Madam Rainey was saying, she was really touched by your story. And so we're saying, if there is anyone in the audience who has questions for you, they can feel free to type them in, or they will raise their hands and ask you. But your story is really touching, and we are proud of the leader that you've become, and congratulations on your wins. And I heard you loud and clear when you said in a month's time or so, you will be qualifying for yet another China trip. So achieving is, you are now addicted to achieving. So that is amazing. And yeah.
Okay.
Mr. Ngomani, excuse me, I don't want to touch the most sensitive part of your, of your heart. I was trying to put myself in your position, when you were really low, several times, you faced all these difficulties. So how did you pick up? How did you gather yourself, gather all the strength? From yourself, from God, or from your upline, from Madame Virginia, or from people around you who need your help. How did you do that?
Yes. Let me just maybe, if I want to be honest, I end up my story, just I was trying to to tell about the different of the people you live with them. It's much important because the people, you know, to trace some, let me say, when you want to trace a fish in the water, you must do according to the way the situation allow you. So now, for everything what I do, I'm just allowing the situation of the time, and then so that I can deal with any problem that I had, and then I trust that to listen, some people to learn, and then to believe something what we have make correct research. It's very much good because it takes you somewhere. But to do everything running and listening to the people who just walk all over every person, you just concentrate for everything what they're talking. It's hello.
Yes, we are with you.
Hello.
We are listening. Yeah, we are
Okay.
listening.
You okay? Thank you. It's not enough because sometimes the life doesn't want to take it just simple, and maybe you take it as you happy. Yes, or make a research of everything. What kind of a happy, what kind of a plan you want to stick on, then you're gonna be all right. Because most of the things people they just jump to everything without the research. I think the research to me, I trust I'm gonna make the right thing. You know, I'm gonna make the right thing. That is why right now I want to say to everyone there to 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 be humble, you know, and then stay always happy, and then try to accommodate everybody. When I'm doing the presentation, I used to say to the people, sometimes you're gonna miss beautiful things that you're gonna make you success because of hurry. Maybe sometimes people, someone tells the story. Hey, this thing is working like what me I'm doing. You just I know that. Let's go, or maybe let me go. This, that's it's not okay. Just be patient for everything. Then the accommodations of good things that they're gonna stay with you because you try to open a road like a grader when he's getting into the forest. He's struggling first, and they must take time so that the grader must never get punctures, whatever. They're struggling, but they end up running on a smooth road. That's what I am. I think very deep. I think everything what I think, I make sure that I must make my trigger must be ready for the correct thing. You know. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's very difficult. It's very difficult. Me, I don't want friends. I don't want everything, whatever around me. Maybe those who gonna tell me anything without maybe business, without. I hate gossiping. I hate all those things. I just want to talk with something can make me to be happy amongst other people who are happy. So the green world people, they are happy all the time. And the green world people, when I'm amongst them, they give me tips how to make the business. Because everything you must try to imitate from the professional. So if you find it, let me say Virginia Matala, she's got a shop, but I don't want to know how she make it from the beginning up to to there where she is now running the shop, you know, I'm going to lose a lot. So that's whereby I struggle to move all the things, and then I stick to the relevant some issues that gonna make me success. So I think that that one I can say to everybody, let's try to do so. Virginia Matlala is a young lady to me. I'm 67 years old, but I didn't take everything for granted from her. I just listen, and then I just listen. So any difficulties around coming from me, nothing was happening to me. I was just looking like a bottle of Coke. When you pour water on the bottle, there's just run away. There's no way the bottle can come wet. So there, whereby I think it's a good idea to live that kind of life, because it helps me a lot. I don't say maybe I'm special, but I try to listen. Even now in this meeting, I like to learn a lot from you. I would like to hear how do you encourage people so that I can use some relevant points to talk with people. Because for anything, whatever you think is good, sometimes it's not good. Sometimes you're helped by somebody to show you that this is good, this is wrong. So in other way, I would like to come back to the point that immediately right now you're talking to the pastor. I am a pastor in professional, and then I try to listen to the congregation, what is happening in a congregation. I try to learn a lot in the church. I tried everything, whatever. So that is whereby I survived to a lot of things, you know.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ngomani. You are special. You know, we learned again from you about accommodations. Thank you very much. So whatever the situations each and every one of us is facing, I think it could not as difficult as what Mr. Ngomani has faced once. So, you know, we don't have any excuse, like what Madame Nerones has mentioned. We don't have any excuse to stop. But, you know, we need to go ahead. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, you have actually a precious opportunity to ask Ms. Ngomani. So take this opportunity. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Thank you once again, Ms. Ngomani.
Okay.
I see Mr. Budiman's back.
Hello.
Mr. Budiman, yes, Mr. Budiman, we
Yes,
just
I'm back.
asked.
I'm very
Yes,
sorry.
we just asked about Mr. Ngomani's about the questions, and he mentioned he shared another very important quality as a person of faith about accommodations, and we learned more from him today.
Great. It's great. So now maybe we give a chance opportunity for anyone that want to ask question to Mr. Ngomani. Anybody want to ask question to Mr. Ngomani? You can raise your hand. It's all right. Okay, so if nobody want to ask any question, Madam Rainey, today are we going to have another raffle? I cannot hear you.
Okay, up to you. You're the boss today.
All right. Okay. So once again, thank you so much, Mr. Ngomane. We are so inspired to your story, and this is a great example for everyone with the motivation of never giving up. Okay, never give up. So no matter what the situation, no matter what is the condition, it's not about the failure. It's not about the success, but it's about how you will be able to stand back again after failures and failures. This is the meaning, the truly meanings of success. Okay, because we have seen a lot that after they fail, they quit. After they fail, they quit. Now it's the same thing. When you move to any other business, the same thing, you will face more failures. But so the most important thing is how we can go back, stand up again, and face the reality, and we still given the opportunity to live our lives and to grab our success. All right, now in this second session, I would like to go directly to Madam Cito Cozile Nkomo. Madam, are you on the line? Madam Cito Cozile Nkomo. Can you please unmute yourself? Yes, Madam, we have seen you.
Happy.
Yes, Madam Cito Cozile Nkomo, welcome.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, okay, Madam. So, yes, now we would like to welcome Madam Cito Cozile Nkomo, our one-star manager. Also, she has a very inspiring story. So before we come with the more interview, yes, Madam, good evening. So, Madam, please, you can start by sharing your story to all of us. How you go through the process until now you become a one-star manager in Greenworld, South Africa. Thank you, ma'am. Please, welcome. Yes, madam, you can speak now. We cannot hear you.
Yes.
Yes.
I started 2012. You can't hear me. You can't hear.
It's loud and clear now. Loud and clear now.
Okay, I started 2012.
Mm-hmm.
To join Greenworld, and I didn't think of any opportunities like maybe getting monies in Greenworld or having a big team in Greenworld as a one-star manager and so forth. I started as a one-star consultant then. I consumed all the products gone, and I used all the products as they instructed me. And after that, I was also having severe cyst and fibroids. I also started consuming all the products for cyst and fibroids. Then I got a baby so unexpectedly, because I was aiming at maybe being healed, but I ended up winning, like getting a baby. So my baby now is 8 years, while I'm in Greenworld, moving with it. And I started making the side of income. Then I saw there was an opportunity. Then I started being a 4-star, 5-star. Then when I was supposed to get a China trip, I only found that the structure wasn't there, but I had 22,000 PVs. Then I didn't know, because I was even not learned, and I haven't done any network marketing. It was my first time doing Greenworld. Then along the line, then I thought, if I didn't go to China, but I still can get a car. Then I strived. I made a follow-up through my team, although I didn't know how to do it, but I was like pushing, not even getting tired. Every now and then going to presentations, listening to the trainers, and making up the follow-ups and doing all the things that I could do so that I can get that car. I only needed the car then. Instead of not going to China, now I must get something. If the Greenworld promises, then it delivers. Let me see it. I was a bit Thomas, but I strived. Then I qualified for the car. Then I saw that this opportunity is working very well. Then I strived. I started getting incentives, going to Cape Town, going overseas as an 8-star. I started pushing. I started grooming my team, also going lots of countries, provinces, not sleeping, going up and down, making the ends to meet so that I can strive to another level of the rank. Then I was an 8-star maybe for like 4 years to 5 years. Then I kept on keeping on. Then motivating my team, being motivated. And the one person that used to pat me on my back and always tried to motivate me, all my leaders, like e.g. Mama Malta, she was always there telling me what to do. But as a rural girl, I wasn't learning too much. I would forget and come again, ask. But I kept on going to trainings, wanted more knowledge, and going outdoor presentations to groom my teams. And I also saw the Northerners and all the leaders, CCVG, they were always there for me. And some of the couples, they were also making me to strive always to make ends meet to prosper in this business. So I kept on keeping on. I ended up going to Mzala, who's always giving advices. Then I took some advices from him also. He's always there for me. Then I went out until I went up to Zim, where there is a team that made me to be a 1-star manager as it is now. So we made some mini rallies outside there. Lots of people were motivated. Lots of communities were motivated. So I started having lots and lots in the team. And I also went to Mauritius, boarding planes now. As before, I wasn't having that much money to go places, but now I could see Greenworld is making lots of incentives. As they tell you, do this, then you can get this. All the presenters presenting, do this, then you can get this. Then I used to strive and do that always. Then I ended up in getting another incentive to Thailand with all my teams, with all the leaders. So I got motivated always. Every time I got motivated, although I didn't get a trip to China, but I was always motivated to seeing some colleagues, seeing some leaders in the teams and asking some advices from other teams, then grabbing all the knowledges from other teams, then going outside, making strategies so that I can maybe one day be a 1-star manager. So what I can say, I'm so happy because I didn't expect I was going to be a 1-star manager like as in now. I was like maybe thinking maybe next month or so, but I'm so overwhelmed with lots of things in Greenworld because my life has just changed. All my kids, they are in tertiary schools, culinary schools. Some of them, some of my daughter has got all the special incentives also. and is doing well. Even my son now, I made all the things through the monies from Greenworld. But last but not
Yes, Ms. Nkomo, we cannot hear you. Maybe you are losing your connection a bit. Madam Cito Cozile. Madam, we cannot hear you.
I think it's network, her network.
It's network. Yeah, it's network. Okay, meanwhile, we are waiting for Madam Cito Cozile to come back. Well, it's a very interesting that Madam Cito Cozile joined quite a long time ago, 2012. That means 10 years ago. And she's still here in Greenworld. Even now already reached the level of one-star manager. Even we heard that Madam Cito Cozile also failed to get the international trip, but he started to fight back again, and she won a car. She won a car and then start to grow the business by doing so many activities with the guidance, with the support from the upline, from the leaders. So Madam Cito Cozile mentioned about Mama Malta. So actually, this is the point, one of the point that we can learn together, that as an upline, okay, we can never see any of our downline. Oh, this my downline is special. That one is just ordinary downline. No, there is no ordinary downline. There is no special downline. Everybody is the same. They have their rights to be success. Now, as an upline, as a leader of your team, okay, you have to keep encouraging your team members to keep growing, to keep working, help them to grow, give them opportunity. Just like Madam Cito Cozile said, it's because of the upline keep pushing her, so he never stopped doing the business and keep growing until today she become the one-star manager. So it's a good thing that we can learn. Okay, Madam, have you returned back? No, Nancy, if you can check. Thank you. All right.
yes, yeah.
Okay, Madam, before you continue, we are very happy to hear that you have achieved a lot of things, even though you said in the beginning you failed to get your China tour or 6-star, but you tried to manage to get your car award 7-star. But I have one question here, Madam Cito Cozile. I have a notes. I have a notes from Madam Reddy, from Mr. Glory, that you write this notes. That you said before you joined Greenworld, you have been in and out of hospital. What is your health problem, and is it the reason why you want to join Greenworld? Maybe you want to try Greenworld products. And what are the problems and which products that you have been taking? Please, ma'am. Yes. Yes, madam.
Yes, I had severe ulcer and I had cyst and fibroids. Then late last year, late 2019, I was diagnosed renal failure. So I kept on drinking Greenworld products. I went to Mr. Zhang, and even I told Glory and some other leaders. Then I kept on taking like lots of products like deep sea fish oil. I took rapeseed extract. I took propolis, kidney tonifier, a lot. Cordyceps, a lot. It was a blend of it. Then I differentiated 1 hour interval with my medication from hospital. Then my kidney was on 0. They told me first time when I went for checkup and for all the results. Then the second time when I went for my results again for checkup, they said it's on 25. It has just peaked a little bit. Then I kept on going to hospital since 2019, 2020, 2021, until lately last month, they discharged me. They said my kidney level is perfect, is over 101%.
Wow.
So in Greenworld, I came to Greenworld for my health, but on the other hand, I got lots of things like my first car. When I got in car award, I bought a Mercedes because my husband was working also Greenworld. So we combined our monies and bought a Mercedes C280 by then, although I had no license, nothing, but with Greenworld, I managed to do all these things. All my life has just changed completely. So I have a whole lot of things that I love with Greenworld, a lot.
So, madam, okay. So you told us just now that you have a kidney failure. Kidney failure is not an easy situation where our kidney is not able to do its function. Okay, and usually when anybody get a kidney failure, the doctor will tell the patient to do the dialysis. Have you done any dialysis during the process, the healing process?
No, they transferred me to another hospital for checkup whether I can go for dialysis. The only thing that I used to consume was soybean lecithin for gallstones. So they took me there. Then they said I'm not ready for it. And as I was consuming lots of products, that's why I didn't go for dialysis.
Okay. So did the doctors give you medication also?
Yes, they gave me medication.
Okay, so you try to combine between the medication given by the doctors and also with the interval of 1 hour later, you start taking kidney tonifying, cordyceps, grapeseed extract.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so now even you mentioned here that the doctors are so amazed with your progress.
I can't even say it out because I even have nurses that are asking me, and lots of doctors also. I'm transferring them to Greenworld. Some of them they've just joined me.
Okay, good, great. So some of the doctors now start joining Greenworld from you.
Yes, and some of the nurses, yes.
Yes, okay. Yeah, it's a very good. Actually, this is what the meaning of we care, we share. We just keep sharing to even though to our own doctors that I've been taking this and this is the result that you have seen. Okay, it's a very good things. And also when you just started Greenworld, you have this fibroid, you have this ovarian cyst and ulcer.
Yes, it was severe too. It was severe. Yes, it was
it's
severe.
also severe. You said you take chitosan, spirulina, soy power, ganoderma, cordyceps,
Yes.
and you mentioned that you also stop paining, and even you start to get pregnant.
Unexpectedly, I was thinking I was getting rid of cysts and fibroids, but I only realized when I was 3 weeks pregnant. So I wasn't aware, and it was not my intention to get pregnant because I had a last born 17-year-old. And now as I am 53 years, and I got a baby when I was 46 years. Imagine.
So which year is that? Is 2000 around 2012 when you start taking the products for the fibroids and cysts and ulcer?
I started. Yes, I started 2013. Then 2014, I got pregnant.
Okay. So now 2013, 2014, you have started taking Greenworld products, try Greenworld products for to recover your fibroids and cysts. Now, this is a very interesting note. At that time, we don't have uterus cleansing pill.
Yes, we had no uterus pill.
Cleansing pill, but through the other products, okay, it works so well.
I used to take too much of soy power and ganoderma and cooking tea. I'm sure the cooking tea was the worst part of it that made me to get pregnant. Even the soy power, I don't know, because I discovered myself. I went to hospital to make a checkup. I thought maybe I had cancer or something. I developed something, only to discover that they say 3 weeks pregnant. I was like, on the other hand, I was happy because I had only 2 kids. So now I've got 3. I thank Greenworld a lot and my sponsor for showing me Greenworld. If it wasn't for Greenworld, I was going to have 2.
All right, madam, you have mentioned also that the doctors do the checkup for your cyst and fibroid, and it's gone. Is it true that these fibroids and cysts, it's gone, totally gone?
Since by that time, I've never had any problems when I started consuming Greenworld products. I've never had any pain, nothing. Until now, I'm okay. That's why I've got that. I'm so brave to tell other people what to take in Greenworld, and then they're being helped. I've got lots of testimonies for people coming for cysts and fibroids in Greenworld. I've got a lot.
All right, so now you're just sharing your own experience to get people attention, and they start following you. They start becoming your downline. They join. They start using the products also.
Exactly.
Yes,
exactly.
Then you start grow your team. Until then, you can buy your own Mercedes Benz.
Yes.
So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, wow, this is a very interesting testimonial from Madam Cito Cozile. That's starting from the health problems. And the health problems also not an easy one with the fibroid cyst, even ulcer. Even in some years back, Madam Cito Cozile also get the kidney failure. But because of her belief on the products, combined with the medication from the doctors, this is a very important lesson. So we cannot replace doctors' medication with Greenworld products, but we have to go along together. We have to still taking the medication from the doctor, and also we combine with Greenworld products. Take some interval, 1 or 2 hours after taking the medicine. So everybody, we have to learn that Greenworld products, they are not medicine. They are not chemical medicine, okay? These Greenworld products is like a food, healthy food, nutrition. So it will support our system, recover the system, every aspect of the system based on the natural ingredients that contain in the Greenworld products. Meanwhile, we still have to follow the medication from the doctors, just like what Madam Cito Cozile already told us just now. Well, so much congratulations to Madam Cito Cozile. All right, now you are one-star manager. What is your target now, Madam? Maybe you want to become two-star director, like our leader, Neronens.
Yes, I'm looking forward. I'm having confidence in myself and I'm believing in myself. And it's never to lose this momentum from start to finish. And I'll keep on keeping on. I'm looking forward to have that luxurious car, two-star manager. Forward ever, backward never.
Yes, Madam Cito Cozile, are you only
That's what
working
I'm aiming at.
Madam Cito Cozile, are you only working in South Africa or you expand your business outside of South Africa?
Yes, I've got teams in Botswana, Namibia, yes, Namibia, and also Zimbabwe, and a whole lot of all the provinces in
Yes.
South Africa, all provinces.
Okay. So, right, ladies and gentlemen, as I've heard from many of the South African friends, that in South Africa, in Johannesburg or in any other city, there are lots of foreigner doesn't mean the white people, but people coming from Zimbabwe, from Botswana, from Namibia, even from Nigeria. This is the opportunity. I think Mr. Cito Cozile also take this opportunity to introduce them the products. So when they go back to their home country, they can start building the business. This is one of the way on how you expand. You're finding other people from other countries that can become part of your team, part of your network, so you can enlarge, you can grow your team. Isn't that true, Madam Cito Cozile?
Correct.
Yes.
Very true. Yes, because lots of people are forgotten about Malawi and Mozambique. I've got some other colleagues also from there. Yes.
Okay. So now you are a truly international distributor.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So maybe hopefully very soon you can expand to the Northern Africa. I mean to the East Africa or West Africa, because the opportunity is there. Okay. There are many people still don't know about Greenworld. So anybody, not only Madam Cito Cozile, everyone, you can start to share, just sharing, just say something. Okay. Just say something. And we don't know that they will join. Then they will start to grow together with you. So, Madam Cito Cozile, you have mentioned that your husband also do the business together with you.
Yes, but he's still working. He's doing it part-time.
Okay, part-time in Greenworld. Well, okay, well done. So basically, at least now between two of you,
I've got also, yes, even my daughter and my son also, they are doing Greenworld, but part-time. They're doing some other jobs, but they're with me in Greenworld. They're always all over where I'm going. I'm with my daughter.
How old are they? How old is your daughter? How old is your son?
My daughter now is 28.
28.
And my son is 23. My son is 23.
Okay, so a part of they are doing their own work, they're also doing Greenworld part-timely because they have seen their mother has been getting such a great things from Greenworld. Not
Ye-
only income, not only money, but also health. Yes.
Yes, exactly. Yes, exactly. They started
Yeah.
when I was. They started doing Greenwood when I got the car from Greenwood.
Okay.
So they saw that this opportunity is working wonders. So they started joining me also.
So, madam, this is a very good opportunity actually for you and for your children, for your daughter, for your son. Why? Because many of the youngsters, many of the young people, right? They don't believe this kind of business. So if you can guide your children, push them, convince them, help them to grow, to introduce Greenworld to their friends, to the youngsters. This is a very good thing for everyone actually, that our young people, they are very energetic, they are very strong, they want to achieve, they want to get more income. So as long as we can show them, like Madam Cito Cozile already showed them that, look, I get the car from Greenworld. Now they are start to getting motivated. Maybe they also want to get their own car. Am I right, Madam?
Yes, correct. It's very correct. Especially for my daughter also, she's very good also with trainings and scanning. She's helping me. As I told you, I'm going for 54 years now.
Okay.
So I'm leaving everything on their hands, but we know we are focusing to get some other ranks in Greenworld, such as I'm looking forward for two-star manager soon. Two-star director as Nerones and Mamalta there.
Yeah.
I need to be with them also because I never get tired. Invite, if they say no, I know it means next person. So I kept on keeping on all over in buses, in taxis. Every day I invite, I don't get tired. If I don't invite even a single day, I'll feel sick. I always invite, giving a word to each and everybody, wherever, in shops, wherever I'm going, I've got my flyers and my cards, everything. I'm fully equipped. I'm always ready for telling people about Greenworld. We need to turn all the stones green all over the places.
It's a great, yes, Madam. It's a great quote from you that you want to make all the stones green. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing, especially, not many of the distributors, our leaders, our distributors, they may have doing the business very hard, but they forget that they can take their children in to start also doing, even though it's part-timely, doing so they can get their own income. Maybe if they can work harder, maybe they can even get their own car. Am I right? Yes, a very good thing. Very good thing. Okay, so now maybe I would like to ask Madam Reni, do you have any question from Madam Cito Cozile, please?
I can see. Thank you, Madam Cito Cozile. You give us a very good example of, number one, everybody has his own space in life. Maybe, after you join Greenworld, you didn't get the China trip, the car award, but don't worry. Once you're serious in sharing, like Mr. Goodman said, just share about what you have experienced with our products, with our business. People start to listen and people start to follow you. So, now the whole world is turning into a direction of consumption economy. It means that, when you consume products with Greenworld, that, you can turn this opportunity into a business. So you can see that sometimes when you are struggling of convincing people to buy from you, because to sell is not an easy task, but you can change your mindset that use yourself. First, you must become a consumer. use your own personal testimonies that allow people to see what happens to you, the changes of you. And if you are healthy, sometimes you're healthy enough that you won't be able to to use the products to have any change. You can collect some of the successful testimonies like what Madame Cito Cozile has. Then you are equipped with one of the most important information in the world, and then you use them, help people. When you're busy helping people, gradually your business will pick up. So I think this is what, yeah, I think this is what, I've learned from Madame Sithokozile. Sometimes when you feel your business slows down, don't worry. Focus on something else. Share your love, give the help to other people. Once you are seeing like Madame Sithokozile, even sometimes you are helping yourself when you're improving your own health, improve the health of your family members, your friends, people around you. You will find more business opportunities. Like Madame Sithokozile said, after her condition had been improved, the nurses around her registered, because they see the difference happens on Madame. So I think, this is what we have learned. And once you master the space, the space of your own life, then you can be very creative to do your business. And just like Mr. Budiman said, anybody can become your business partner, including your family member. We know a lot of distributors register your sons and daughters and your family members. Good. Instead of doing the business for them, once if you can really go into really enter into partnership, then your business is going to boom. So thank you very much, Madame Cito Cozile, congratulations. And I think you give us a very how to say good examples that sometimes your business can start from from consumption, from consuming, from using your products, that you can still get a boom in your business. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Be a product of your product. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I love that one.
Have a good
Okay.
day.
Thank you, madam. Please wait. Don't laugh yet.
Yes.
Madam,
Yes, I'm here.
really, okay. We have our participant here. Maybe want to ask you a question. First, there are two people, Mr. Flavian Machingura from South Africa, and then also Director Lucy from Kenya. They want to ask you a question. Mr. Flavian, please, you can unmute yourself. Mr. Flavian? Or okay, maybe Madam Lucy, Director Lucy, please, Madam. Madam Lucy.
All right,
please,
thank you very much. I'm using Madam Lucy's link.
Mr. Bogo, okay, please.
Bogo. I am Bogo. Good evening, everyone. So in the evening and good afternoon, them that in the evening. And Madam Rainey, how is your night? Well, I have, I really salute Madam Sithokozile because of her great testimony about Greenworld and the Greenworld product. And I'm also delighted that she's working together with almost the entire of her family, the 2 children and also the husband. Now, my interest or curiosity is on this year being the year where we are caring, caring about him. That is our main theme about men. And I'm sure her husband might have taken some Greenworld product. And my question is, what is his experience with the Greenworld product? And what does her husband has to say about the Greenworld product? How has he been able to benefit from them and also help her in a matter of trying to promote the Greenworld product among men? Thank you.
Thank you, Mr.
Okay.
Bogo. Yes, madam, please.
Yes, my husband is working with a whole lot of people, and he has managed to sell like lots of mail care package to a lot of the people whom he's working with. And he has also used the zinc a lot, and also blueberry juice. That's what he has been taking. Anti-aging. He looks very young because of these products. That's what I can say. Hello?
Hello, Mr. Bogo.
Are you there?
Yes, great.
Have you heard?
Yes, well answered. Is he able to attend the various meetings that you keep, that you are able to attend, because you have network almost the entire of Africa? Is he able to really able to communicate the same about this product, maybe outside South Africa? Or how is your relationship business-wise as far as you and your family is concerned, consumption and also spreading the news about the Greenworld product?
We have spread all over, and lots of our relatives are using Greenworld products. A lot of communities, especially in rural areas, I always go there, scan them, and they are taking a whole lot of products, people with the high blood and stuff. That's what I'm capable of doing it. Maybe I missed your question.
Well, it is well answered to my to the satisfaction of so many of us. Yes, I'm so delighted. You know, I'm also working. We are working together with almost all my family members, and that's why I got curious. And so, congratulations. You are one among so many. Thank you. And
thank you so much.
enjoy the child of your old age.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Mbogo. Thank you so much. Madam, we have Mr. Flavian Machingura. Mr. Flavian, please, you can unmute yourself. Flavian Machingura, yes, please.
Good evening, members. Hello.
Good evening, sir. Yes, good evening. We can hear you.
I want to thank Madam Cito Cozile for such wonderful testimony. I don't know how can I get that testimony so that I can help some clients about that testimony, so that they understand about our products. We have the customers having that challenge for cysts and fibroids. So if you share your testimony, maybe they can understand far much better than us to tell them.
Okay, Mr. Flavian, you're asking for Madam Cito Cozile testimony. Sir, are you in South Africa?
Yes, I am in South Africa.
So I think maybe later any leaders in South Africa, when you are having your own meeting, maybe can invite Madam Cito Cozile to give the testimonial. So this is a good chance for everyone. Is that okay? Yes, okay. Or maybe
okay.
Madam Cito Cozile, if you are in the WhatsApp group, maybe you can, if you don't mind, maybe you can share a bit. You can type what is your challenge and which products you have been taking, what are the results, this and that. That will be very good for everyone to learn. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, okay, I'll do so. I will do so. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Flavian. Next, Mr. Elvis. Mr. Elvis.
Hi everyone.
Yes, please.
Yes, how are you?
I'm good,
Yeah.
thanks. I would like to take this chance and say thank you for the opportunity to ask. So I heard Miss Cito saying she didn't qualify for China trip, but she qualified for 7-star as a car award. So I just want to know with what I don't know how to ask this. Okay, what did she do to qualify for a China trip? For the car award, while she didn't qualify for a China trip, what was the problem of not qualifying the China trip, but she did qualify 7-star car award? I don't know how to ask this, but I don't know if you can get my point.
All right. Yes, madam,
Yes.
please.
Yes, I'm here. As I mentioned, I only discovered that I had 22,000 PVs instead of having the right structure for qualifying the China trip because I wasn't aware. It was my first year to be in the network. I didn't know anything. Then after that, when I discovered, I foresee that I had still time for qualifying the car. Then I went through the team. I was motivating them, making follow-ups. The 5 stars, I changed them to 6 stars. Then I qualified that in that way. That's what I did. I made outdoor presentations. I'm sure I was left with 1 month. Then I motivated people in my teams. I tried to follow up. Then I made the ends to meet. Then I qualified. Boom! I was a 7-star. In less than 12 months. It was less than 12 months. Yes, I got that car. I think you are answered, eh?
Yes, Mr. Elvis.
Are you
All
there?
right, this is the yes, okay, madam. So this is the lesson that we can learn together. Yes, Mr. Elvis, do you get your answer?
Yes. Also, what made you not to qualify a China trip is because the structure wasn't balanced.
Yes, that's what made me not to qualify because there was no structure, but the points were enough. The structure was not there.
Oh, okay.
The stars, yes.
Okay, yeah, I'm well answered. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Maybe I can explain a bit, Mr. Elvis. Like, when we can achieve 6 stars in 6 months with 20,000 BV with the 3 lines of network of 5 stars, you can achieve the China international trip or a China trip. But maybe Madam Cito Cozile, even though the BV is 22,000, maybe this is not qualified for the one of the lines of the leg, like maybe only have 2 5-stars, so it's not qualified. But no matter what, this is a reasonable thing that since this is the first year of Madam Cito Cozile, so maybe she don't realize, I just missed my trip, okay? Because in the beginning, she tried to get the recover with her health problems. But in the next 6 months, Madam Cito Cozile can manage to get the car award. So this is an ordinary thing. So I think this is a motivation for all of us. Even though we fail to get the China tour or maybe international tour, it doesn't mean that you fail in Greenworld. It doesn't mean that you fail in Greenworld. And Madam Cito Cozile even already joined Greenworld since 2012. That means it's already like 10 years. Am I right, Madam? 10 years.
Yes.
More than
yes.
You know what? I had 2 5 stars in one leg. And I didn't realize, I didn't know. It was my first year to be in the network. Then I had 2 4-stars.
Yes.
Then I went there to just motivate and make the follow-up on those 4 stars to be 5 stars, so to change those 5 stars to 6 stars. Then I had 3 6 stars. Then I qualified for for the car in that way.
All right. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Madam Cito Cozile. Wonderful sharing. Before we finalize, anybody want to ask? Maybe Madam Niranet or maybe
Yes.
Madam Mama Martha?
Yes.
Please.
I would like to say to thank Sithogo, Madam Sithokozile Nkomo, because I remember when I joined, when I was still a newbie in the business, she was one of the very few people that had qualified for car awards. And Sithogo, I always tell you this, that your story kept me motivated. And I would like to ask everybody, whatever story you have, don't hold it back, because you don't know who you are inspiring. So Sithogo's story changed my life. I remember she used to say she was a maid. Yes, she used to say it was a
domestic
maid.
worker.
Grade 7, she was not educated, and she used to tell her story, and her story gave us a lot of hope. And I would say I'm what I am today because your story changed my life. It motivated me to also believe in myself, that if a house girl can do it, if a domestic worker can do it, I can also do it. So I am truly grateful. I'm so excited and happy for you that you are where you are. I remember also we traveled together to Thailand, if I'm not mistaken, and that was one of the best trips as well. So I want to ask you, ma'am, because when you become a one-star manager, you qualify for the international trip. How do you feel about that?
Hey, even now, although I qualified last month, even now I'm still overwhelmed. I'm like, I can't even sleep. Sometimes I wake up, ask myself, I'm in? That's all those questions that I ask myself. And the only thing that made me to be overwhelmed too much, a lot, I saw that lots of people love me, because they made all the congratulations. They were phoning, SMSing, calling, WhatsApping me. The day was like, I thank God for all this. Seriously, if the doors are open, no one can close them. So even now, I'm still touched. Thank you so much to you guys. You were always there, fueling us, fueling me with my teams and Team Blawayo, wherever, all over the world. I've got lots of people seeing you guys. Even about Sis Malta, Virginia, and Zinia. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much to our president and the only one, Mzala, who always give advices to me. Thank you.
No, thank you very much, Sithogo. And your love for Greenworld is obvious. I mean, we're all learning a lot from you, because you never give up. And it's something that I love most about you. And thank you for being there, and thank you for showing us the way, because you guys are the ones who joined first. And you were explaining to Mr. Elvis now that though you missed your China trip, you still made it for the award. You missed it not because you wanted to miss it. You missed it because you did not know. You were not aware.
Yes.
So all that, and we are so blessed. Good people, we are blessed because they've paved the way for us. And thank you for sharing your testimony with us. And Mr. Boy Ngomane, we appreciate today we learned a lot from your qualities. It's the leadership qualities that you possess. They are just out of this world. I love your attitude. And yes, Mr. Mbogo just reminded me that this is a what we call a men's awareness, health awareness this year. So you have just proved it, Mr. Ngomani, that you are the man. So we celebrate with you. Congratulations to both of you guys. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless
Thank
you.
You're welcome.
All right, thank you so much, Ms. Madam Cito Cozile. Thank you so much, Mr. Boy Ngomane. You have done great things. We have learned a lot. Your struggle, your motivation, the never giving up, keep sharing to other people, keep caring other people. This is the spirit of Greenworld. Okay, that is why we are doing this regular Zoom meetings, regular Zoom training. We keep sharing to each other. Actually, we are all family. We want everyone to grow. We want everyone to achieve. Okay, no matter how hard the challenges, you still have us, all of us. We are here. We are here to support. We are here to keep encouraging every one of you to keep moving forward. Forward ever, backward never. Yes. Thank you so much. God bless you, Mr. Boy, Mr. Ngomane, Madam Sithokozile. God bless you too. God bless us all.
Thank you so much.
All right, Madam Rainey, thank you so much for being with us. Even though it's already very late in China, we very appreciate for your hard work and support to our Greenworld Africa trainings. And all right, I think this evening session, we can end it up till now. And we are going to have another great session next week, every Friday, a Greenworld Africa empowerment session. Okay, and next week we are going to have more exciting and more powerful training for everyone. Please don't forget, invite your team members, invite your downlines, tell them, please join. It's not for me, it's not for Madam Rainey, but it's for you, for all of us, for Greenworld. Okay, so we want you to grow, we want you to achieve. Now, I've seen that just now, I think last week, when the launching of the new office in Johannesburg, some of you already done the mid-year rally. Okay, so now we still have time, another half of the year, another 6 months. That these are the time for everyone. We can grab something before we move forward to 2023, to next year. So we still have half year, I believe, not only from South Africa, but also from many other countries, Botswana, Namibia, Mozambique, Zambia, everywhere in Africa. We will have more achievers. Okay, so congratulations to everyone. Thank you for joining. Don't forget to bring more of your downlines next week, because next week is going to be another exciting trainings for everyone. And I think we can unmute ourselves to say good night and bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Good night. Bye-bye. Thank you, Madam Cito Cozile. Thank you,
Thank
Mr.
you, Madam
Ngomani.
Tokosile. Thank you, Madam Rainey, Mr. Goodman, everyone in the meeting. Thank you so much. Good evening.
Good evening, Maria. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, good evening. Good evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Glory. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Budiman. Thank you, Madam Nernes. Thank you, Mr. Mbogo. We'll see you next week. Good night. Thank you, Glory.
Thank you. Thank you so
We'll keep
much.
in touch.
Thank you.
Okay.
Good
Thank
night.
you. Bye. Good
Good night.
night.
Bye.
Night, night.
Night night, Madam Nota. Night night.
Good night. Good night, my leaders. Good night. Ciao.
Ciao.
Ni hao.
再见.
Bye. I'm ending the meeting for everyone.
Thank you, Netherlands. Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam.